Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs.
And now, please welcome your...
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. And on the hill here today, Ben Brown. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
For San Diego, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
That catches the corner. Pitch misses there, and it's 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Luis Ariz stands in. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Just off the inside corner. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
To first, quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. And now it's Manny Machado.
Baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
2 down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days,
he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field, and today's starter, Michael King.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. That one out to right. Tatis. And makes the grab. And there's one away. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
The right fielder, Kyle.
Happ leads off first with 1 away. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw, and they got him. And that's off the outside edge. 3-1. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Turner climbs in on that right side, and that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Second inning, set to go. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Kelly to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
The 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. And now Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. Out. And quickly one away in the second. So here's Horner now.
Batting 6.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Three-two on the way. He goes down looking. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Outside low, and a count 2-1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That one misses in the dirt. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Full count.
Two outs. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Now it's going to be Matt Shaw. Started to swing, held up.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at the friendly confines. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. The 1-1.
Ball. 2-1.
That's
Ball.
down and in.
3-1.
In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Jason Hayward. One out, bases empty. The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. That one missing inside. Next offering is fouled back.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Now batting. Right fielder,
So the batting order turns over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
Next offering is downstairs. This one in the air, center field. Merrill settles under it, puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Ian Happ
Now batting, the left fielder, Ian.
Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Late with the swing there.
1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. There's a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. And that extends the inning for Kyle Tucker.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton out of the fourth. And now the DH, Luis Arias. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Manny Machado now. In the air, left field. Hat on his way over. Hauls it in for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Merrill. Next pitch way upstairs. That one hooked foul. Man at first, one away. And that's downstairs and outside. And ball four, two aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
2 on, 1 out. And a curve misses outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute.
That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. It's 2-zip.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Next offering is down low. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Tucker pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Gavin Sheets.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. That one fouled off, 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. Caught him looking for the K. Here at Wrigley Field, and here's the first baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. He's someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. The whole let the ball travel, let the ball get deep. For Justin Turner, that is beat it with that. I want to hit the ball out front. I want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. That's what he is trying to do. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you. No matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late, and he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Good job to fight that one off. Turner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hauls it in for the out.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Runner takes off. He steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next cut to hit. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Here's a 2-1. That one missed.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman.
First and second, 2 outs. Shaw now at the plate. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And he chases that one. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now pitching for
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Justin Steele.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now the batter now, Jason Hayward.
The left fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
This one in the air. Shaw. And there's one down. And now it's Elias Diaz. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker really on his horse for it. Nice grab on the run. Out number 2. So the San Diego batting order turns over, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Pitch is in there, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Next pitch is downstairs.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now pitching for the
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Nick Pivetta. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Pivetta.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's outside, and it's 2-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. Third out. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Luis Arias. And now 2 balls and a strike.
You know, these Padres really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Check swing, called strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. So 2 down now, and here is Jake Cronenworth. Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone. The other way, he's got it, and that is out number 3. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And that's way high. And it's 2-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That one the other way. Hauls it in. 1 away. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
7. Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Tatis after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And that one in the air, center field. Squeezes it. That's out number 2. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
In the dirt to second, and he's out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. A little bit high, and it's 2-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That one just misses. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Gavin Sheets.
The first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now the left fielder, Jason Hayward. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Now
Eli Morgan on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Elias Diaz. Bogarts leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Morgan checks the runner. Bogarts dives back. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw, save. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Nico Horner.
These fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Late on that fastball.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
The third baseman,
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit.
Shaw.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Here at Wrigley Field, we go to the 8th. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that's down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Tatis waits. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
That misses the zone. 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Manny Machado.
Tatis leads off first with one away. Check on the runner. Tatis dives back in. Just missed. That one blasted deep to right, way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Cronenworth, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Lifted in the air, right field. Tucker on the move. And that's the third out. Back here at the friendly confines. And here is Carson Kelly. Next offering is downstairs.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Next pitch is outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the defense comes away with nothing.
Hey, I got to give him credit for best.
New pitcher now, Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Adrian Morejon.
Back to the top of the order. Stepping in, Ian Happ. The tying run at the plate.
2-2.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. Gets a piece and stays alive. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Now
Seiya Suzuki, the next
hitter.
Cub to hit.
Suzuki.
Tying run at the plate. Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then By the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next one is off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning.
Now pitching for
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
66.
Julian Merriweather.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Gavin Sheets getting ready to hit.
The first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Well, the count now even up. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, the catcher, Elias.
Here's the catcher to hit, Elias Diaz. And 1-2.
1-2.
Hayward, the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning. Got him swinging. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Suarez. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
For San Diego, number 75, Robert Suarez.
Now it's Justin Turner.
For the Cubs, the first baseman, Justin Turner.
In the air, left field, Hayward under this one. Brings it in. And there's 1 away. He's 2 outs away. The batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. The Padres trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. Cubbies with only 1 out left. And now Nico Hoerner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. This could end it. And there's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Diaz on to first. In-time ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
Well, a low-scoring ball game in this one. 2-0 game, few errors, pretty clean. That's kind of what you want to see in terms of